This is my thing. Do not do people favors if it's not genuinely in your heart to do it, if you don't have the capacity to do it, okay? Because it will build resentment. And I've been in two situations where I'm working with two contractors and they're like, we're doing you a favor, we're giving you a deal. And it just sounds so like, I don't want the deal, I don't want the favor, I just want the value, I want the service, if that makes sense. Especially if you're not in a, you don't have the capacity to give someone a deal or to do someone a favor. Like, it's okay to say, no, this is what I'm worth and this is what you have to pay, end of story. And if you can't do that, you have to go somewhere else. I think sometimes that is better than these quote unquote, I'm doing you a favor, I'm giving you a deal, like I don't normally do this. Then don't do it for me. Don't do it for me, because I want to feel like you're doing it from the goodness of your heart, if that's real. But if not, it just builds resentment and I can sense that energy, okay? And my thing is, if you don't normally do something, why are you doing it now? And don't get me wrong, sometimes you do stuff because, again, it's coming from like, you could tell it's coming from your heart, or it's based off relationship. Like, this person is like a friend or a homie or whatever you want to call it. But other times it's maybe from desperation. It's maybe just because you just want any dollar that you can get. You're money hungry. It's based off greed. And that energy is just not attractive at all. And so there's certain things that I know as an individual that I would never do for free, because the activity in of itself is draining. It's just something that I don't have the capacity for. But then there's other things that fill my cup that I get excited about, that I would do genuinely for free, especially once I'm all good. Like, my cup is full, like I have my basic needs met, and then I can go out and show. So I'm not doing things from a space of desperation. I'm doing things from a space of genuine love, okay? I literally have so many thoughts, because this situation has like sparked so many thoughts in my mind. And it made me think about just the concept of love in general, which I recognize that we're all operating from different definitions. And I really get what people mean when they say like, oh, like, you cannot love others until you love yourself. Even though I think that there's a gray area there, I think the idea behind that is, if I don't know my capacity, then I can't show up for other people, because I'm going to show up from a place of resentment or desperation, latching on to anything that comes by, instead of recognizing like, oh no, this is what I need. This is what I want. This is what I desire. This is what I have the capacity for. Like, as I learn myself more and more, then I show up in relationship to others in a more genuine way. And it makes me think about like, even like dating, for example, right? Sometimes like we latch on to relationships out of desperation. We're like, this is good enough. Like, at least I have this. That's to me what that business deal felt like. Like, I'm doing you a favor. I want you to feel excited about our interaction, our collaboration on all levels, whether that be business, whether that be family, whether that be platonic connection, whether that be romantic connection. I don't want it to be something that I feel like I have to convince you to get into. I want you to feel like this feels aligned, like I'm excited, like this feels like something I want to do. Like, I want that energy around me. I don't want it to be like, oh, I'll do this. Like, I guess I'll do this favor for you, or I don't normally do this, but I'll do it for you. Like, no, I don't want that energy. I don't want to feel like we're compromising. Like, I get it. Like, sometimes life happens, and typically when life happens, it puts us in more of like a survival mode, but that's not what I want the basis of my relationships and my connections to be on. I want it to be based on this genuine, like, authentic love, where it's like, yes, like, I see you, you see me, and we both have the capacity to do this work together. Not we're doing this work out of a space of desperation, or just for money, or because we don't feel like we're good enough for what we really want, yada, yada, yada. Like, ugh.